ॐ शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुराः सुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः।
Bhagavad Gita, Upasamhara Bhasya, chapter 80. Please read verse 66.
सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वा सर्वपापेभ्यः मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः।
The doership kartrutva on the part of Atma is on account of avidya, avidyaka. This was proved, and also all other possibilities of Atma being the main doer were dismissed. And finally, now it is concluded. Read Tasmat Asateva.
तस्मात् असत एव एतत् गीयते देहादीनां व्यापारेण अव्यापृतः आत्मा कर्ता भोक्ता च स्यात् इति.
Tasmat is the arguments that we had gone through so far, reasons given so far, because of reasons given so far. Etad asadeva giyate. This statement is wrong. What is the statement? Etad, namely, dehadinam vyaparena. By the activities of deha, indriya, mana, buddhi, avyapratah atma. Atma, who actually is actionless, nishkriya, who has no action is part. Atma, karta bhokta jasa, becomes the doer and the sufferer, enjoyer, etc. is a wrong statement. But due to error, born of ignorance, this is possible. Just as in the case of dream, or in magic. Continue.
भ्रांति निमित्तं तु सर्वम उपपद्यते यथा स्वप्ने मायायां च एवं.
But Bhranti Nimittam, on account of delusion, erroneous notion, wrong notion, Sarvam Upapadate, anything and everything is possible. Even though Atma doesn't do, appears to be the one who does. Even though Atma doesn't enjoy or suffer, he appears to enjoy or suffer. Everything is possible because of error born of ignorance. For which examples are given, Yatha Sapne, as in the dream. Even though they doesn't do, appears to do that. Maya cha eva. In the case of magic, it's possible. Continue.
न च देहादि आत्म प्रत्यय भ्रांति संतान विच्छेदेषु सुषुप्ति समाधि आदिषु कर्तृत्व भोक्तृत्व आदि अनर्थः उपलभ्यते.
So this can be verified by this fact also. Take Anvaya. Dehadi Atma Pratyaya Bhranti Santana Vichedeshu Sushupti Samadhi Adishu Kartrutva Bhoktrutva Anartha Nacha Upapadyate. When this erroneous notion of I-ness in the body, etc., is not there, there is no notion of I do or I enjoy and I suffer. Kartrutva, doership. Bhoktrutva, status of being experiencer, enjoyer, sufferer, are not seen when this erroneous notion is not there in the body as I. What are those cases? Sushupti. In sleep, you have no identification of the body. You are not aware of the body at all. Samadhi. In the state of Samadhi, where your mind is totally antarmukha. The mind has become totally introvert. Mind is no more preoccupied in the bahya vishayas. Mind is no more extrovert, bahirmukha. It is not so. In such a case, what happens? The thought of taking the body, is the bahya vishaya, as I also is not there. Those are not there. So therefore, doership, bhoktrutva, enjoyership, or the sufferer state of being sufferer are not there. But that you have seen to interact with the Jagat, to eke out experiences from the Jagat. First and foremost thing required is identification of the body. You have to take the body as I first, and then only this can happen. Without identifying the body, without taking the body as I, no karma is possible, no bhoga is possible. That the bhoga is suffering or enjoyment, not possible. So therefore, in the case of deep sleep, samadhi, adi is for murcha. The person is under swoon, he has fainted. No identity in the body. Therefore, coma, but comas can be of different degrees. We don't know the different type of awareness of the body may be there. But as the fainting, sleep, samadhi, no identity with the body, no doership, no bhoktritva, enjoyership or status of being sufferer. Therefore, this is the final conclusion which is established, which was established in the beginning. Same was justified from a different standpoint by refuting other notions. Continue.
तस्मात् भ्रांति प्रत्यय निमित्तः एव अयं संसार भ्रमः न तु परमार्थः इति सम्यक् दर्शनात् अत्यन्तम् एव उपरमः इति सिद्धम्.
Tasmat, therefore, from what we have seen so far, ayam samsara brahma, this delusion of samsara, this experience of ours and undergoing the calamitous samsara of sorrows, ayam samsara, bhranti pratyaya nimitta eva, bhranti pratyaya, because of erroneous notion, wrong notions, mistake, born of avidya, ignorance of our true nature. Eva, I am samsara brahma. This is what is delusion of samsara. Natu paramartha iti, not in reality. In reality, Chaitanya Swarupa Atma can never be samsari. Why? The body is not its feature. Doership, enjoyership, etc. cannot belong to him. Therefore, natu paramartha, not in reality. It is so. What is that? This is proved. What is proved? Which was earlier proved? It is further established. Samyak darshanat eva atyantam uparamaha iti. Siddham. It is siddham. This is established, proved. What is that? Samyak darshanat eva. By the correct knowledge of Atma Swarupa, by the thorough knowledge of Chaitanya Rupa Atma in its reality. Atyanta uparamaha, total cessation of what? Samsara brahmasya. Bring that. Samsara brahmasya atyanta uparamaha. Total cessation, total ending, total destruction of these error of taking oneself to be samsari, or this delusion of samsara, that sorrows, etc., belong to me, I suffer, I do, etc., is possible by samyak darshana, the correct knowledge of one's Swarupa Chaitanya Swarupa Atma. It is Siddham. This is what Shankara wanted to establish at the end of actual teaching of Bhagavad Gita by Bhagavan Sri Krishna, because there was enough room for taking it to some other way. Different types of statements were made by Krishna in the different contexts to drive home the point. But when you take stock of all that was taught so far, in one nutshell, this is the final verdict of Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita as it is, as can be established by taking into account all that was taught by Krishna as a one whole piece of teaching, as one whole Upadesha. You can't pick up some statement here, some statement there, and that you are suiting or you are liking. No, it has to be seen in an overall picture. That place is, yes, taking into account the person to whom it is addressed. Bhagavan Krishna also have highlighted few things. They are necessary for him. But overall, this is the truth. Samsara is on account of Bhranti, error born of avidya. It can go only in the wake of correct knowledge of Chaitanya Sarupa Atma. With this, the Upasamhara Bhasya gets over. You see, the way of analysis, way of establishing the truth. These all aspects are taken into account and verified whether they are right or wrong. And finally, the conclusion is given. See, these modern people, they claim to be scientific. Maybe they have some science, we don't deny that. But that alone is not the reason to not to take into account all these aspects. If these things are told, oh, it is all hair-splitting logic. It's what? Your mind is full of doubts. It needs to be given the answer. This needs to be analyzed. You are not ready for that. You already concluded. There is no God. Ask them first to define that God they deny. What is it? They got some concept of God and they deny. It may be true. But your concept of God is not the real God. What is God principle? You have to go through what Shastra. Now you say there are many Shastras. Christianity has got something. Islam has got something. And you also have got something. Yes, true. But verify all. Find out what is the source of all Shastra. Whether other religions and the followers of other religions, all that have come across the border of the country from outside, whether they accept it or not. The truth is, the tenets in all religions has got its basis in Vedas. Vedas alone is the most ancient scripture. It speaks of that which is beyond the realm of human intellect, including indriyas, senses. Atindriya, trans senses, trans mind, what you call transcendental. Science with all its, of course, spectacular accomplishment in terms of technology operates only in the field of perception. Indriya pratyaksha. What can be perceived, what can be inferred, like this, what this means of knowledge available to us empirically, experimentally. But something is there beyond the range of the senses, beyond the range of the mind, beyond the range of intellect. On the contrary, it is the principle which enables all this to function. How can it be another object of this? There comes the role of Vedas. What you can't know by direct perception, what you can't know by inference, what you can't know by illustration, what you can't know by presumption, what you can't know by absence of a thing, that knowledge is given by who? Vedas. From where did Vedas go? Maybe some rishis were said. Rishis have not written it. Rishis, of course, investigated and more in the pursuit of more and more investigation, they withdrew themselves from the external world. The mind was totally withdrawn from the external world. At that stage, because of their mind getting tuned to the higher reality, what happened? The truth started getting revealed to them. It is not imagined by them. It is not written by them. So therefore, they are what are called as mantra drashtaraha. It is direct downloading from the ultimate reality, which has got all knowledge, which has got all power, Shakti. So nowadays you are downloading it there now. But what you download is the product of human intellect. Because somebody has loaded it there, is it not? Someone has uploaded it. And who the one who has uploaded has what? He has formulated it by his intellect. It is Paurusheya, product of human intellect. Whereas Vedas are Apaurusheya, not the product of human intellect, direct downloading from Ishvara, the ultimate creator principle, the ultimate, the highest reality. So therefore, what you call Vedas or Samdharma is not the brainwave of any individual, however great the person may be. It has come from the ultimate reality, from the standpoint of creation. With the creation, this knowledge also has come in the form of Vedas, like an instruction manual is being given with a machinery to make you aware how to make use of it, to make you aware how the maximum benefit can be taken from that, to make you aware how it is set right if something goes wrong. The manual is there. So, with the creation, the manual has come in the form of Veda. Even Vyasa didn't write them. Seeing the advent of time, this knowledge will get lost. He compiled and edited them. They were there, revealed to many great seers, rishis. So therefore, this is the knowledge from where different masters have derived inspiration and made use of this knowledge for the benefit of the people at that time to whom they were addressing. What they are taught need not be universal. It is something which is given to those people across whom they have come. Even that has got it very well in the Vedas. Because of this I-ness and minus, the followers of such religion may not accept that it has come from Vedas. But the truth cannot be otherwise. Sooner they discover this truth, that all the source of knowledge is the Veda is good for them. But they have got some other interest. And because of that interest, they are not ready to sit together and analyze and find out what is the final truth. Of course, there are different matters. Like Swami Vivekananda has referring to certain religions, with all boastings, are tiny thought in Hinduism, means Sanatana Dharma. Many things tally also. For example, at the time of Jesus, it was a knowledge that was prevalent. The soul emerges from the Godhead, supreme principle, travels in many lives, and reunites with the supreme principle, which was knowledge. It was prevalent among them up to 450 years or 540 or 450 years after Jesus. Then an emperor came and he passed a decree, a papal decree, without the signature of the Pope, who refused to sign it because it is against what the Master has said. But by the power of empire, he passed it. And it is now continuing. They have never bothered to investigate and set right the mistake that has taken place in the history as far as their own, what Master has said, their own Master has said. Other religions, see, some religions, the whatever they call the supreme principle, he is one and nirakara. The divinity principle, what they consider is what? One, and it is nirakara. This I read somewhere in some primary school, some subject I don't remember. What does it mean? Now another one principle. There is no secondness and formless, nirakara, imperceptible. Is it not Chaitanya? Is it not pure awareness? Is it not pure consciousness? The entire cosmos. Can there be any other principle than pure awareness principle, Chaitanya, which can be one without the second, which is formless? But where are they available to discover this? What is all human mistake born of certain selfishness, wherein the truth is cast to wind for their immediate gains in the name of religion. Let them do. The people at large, who if they are interested in their good, better investigate yourself and find out the truth. Let those so-called religious leaders, let them be their own world. You have no reason to depend on them or dance to the tune of those people. remember your relation with the divinity principle, ultimate reality, is one to one. There is no agent in between. Throw them out. If there are people who know the truth and are able to guide you and help, certainly take the help of them. But don't get carried away because someone claims he is the representative of such and such thing. He is the one who is the chief of such and such religion, etc. So long as he differs from the basic tenets. If he is one with the basic tenets, of course, he is the person to be followed. But you have to have the vivek, not depend on other thing. So that is the case. This is the truth. Bhagavan Krishna taught to Arjuna. So therefore, Gita as it is has to be taken into account by overall one picture. Because remember, Gita has not descended just like that. Sarvopanishado gavaha bhokta gopal dogdha gopal nandana partho vatsa sudhir bhokta dugdham Gita amrutam. Gita amruta is the sara, the essence of the cows called Upanishads. So the teaching here cannot differ from the teaching of Upanishad. And the teaching of Upanishad is the final teaching of the Vedas. So, Gita Artha is Upanishad Artha. Upanishad Artha is Sarva Vedartha. That's all Vedas have to say. This is the truth unfolded in the Vedas, crystallized in the Upanishad, and readily served in the Bhagavad Gita. We have to partake it with the right knowledge. Not because somebody claims this is what is there as it is. He tells what is there in his mind as it is and what to. Not that. Now the teaching is over. Bhashyakara also has concluded that commentary. Next comes what is called as Sampradaya Vidhi, the mode of teaching. Who can teach to whom? Or to begin with, to whom this knowledge can be given. So Bhagavan Krishna clarifies. This knowledge can be given to only such people. Those who are not in this category, please do not impart or give this knowledge, which is called as Samprashastra Sampradaya Vidhi. That is what Bhagavan Sri Krishna is going to teach now, for which Bhashyakara gives the Prastavana Bhashya. So with what we have studied so far, up to verse 66, actual teaching of Bhagavad Gita is over. Bhashyakara also concluded the commentary. Now he says, he introduces the verse 67. Read Bhashya.
सर्वं गीता शास्त्रार्थम उपसंहृत्य अस्मिन् अध्याये विशेषतः च अन्ते इह शास्त्रार्थदार्ढ्याय संक्षेपतः उपसंहारं कृत्वा अत इदानीं शास्त्रसम्प्रदायविधिम् आह इदम् इति.
Idamiti refers to verse 57. This is what Bhagavan is intending now. Take Anvaya. Asmin adhyaye sarvam Gita shastrartham upasamhritya and punaha visheshatah cha ante visheshatah ante iha शास्त्रार्थ दार्ढ्याय संक्षेपतः उपसंहारं कृत्वा अथ इदानीं शास्त्र संप्रदाय विधिम आह इदमिति. अस्मिन् अध्याये, in this chapter, that is namely 18, in this 18th chapter, what Bhagavan Krishna did Sarvam Gita Shastrartham Upasamhritya, having concluded Sarvam, entire, the meaning, the gist, Saramsha, summary of entire Gita Shastra, entire text, Gita taught by him to Arjuna. Upasamhritya, Punaha, further. What did he do? Visheshataha, in particular, ante, at the end, that is verse 66, sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam ante iha, here in verse 66, shastra dardhyaya, for highlight, ascertain the sum and substance of the shastra, sankhepataha, in brief, upasamharam krutva, that is having concluded upasamharam krutva, having concluded. Atha, thereafter, now, idanim, now, shastra sampradaya vidhim, vidhi, that is rule or sacred injunction. So that is being told. Of what rule? Of what? Of shastra sampradaya. Sampradaya. Shastra se sampradaya. What is shastra sampradaya? It is like this. From earlier and earlier gurus, the Upadesha, teaching given to subsequent disciples. Purva Purvasya Guru, from the earlier masters or the teachers, Uttarottara Shishyam Prati, to the subsequent disciple, Shastra Se Upadesha. Upadesha, the teaching of the Shastra, that is what is called a Shastra Sampradaya. Now, this word Sampradaya, be careful. It has got some meaning, has picked up in the politics. Sampradayavadi, nothing to do with this. It is their own brain or something like that. Their Sampradaya is that methodology, or the way of teaching of earlier master to the subsequent disciple, means Guru Shishya Parampara, the lineage of teacher and taught, Guru and Shishya. The word Sampradaya means Samyak pradiyate shishya idam guruna. That which is very well, thoroughly handed over to the shishya, disciple, by the guru. That is sampradaya. Means upadesha, teaching. It's vidhi. Vidhi is vidhanam, rule, sacred injunction. That is told in the verse 67. Read the verse 67.
Idam te na tapaskaya na bhaktāya kadāchana na ca shushrūṣave vācyaṁ na ca māṁ yobhyasūyati.
Anvaya. Idam te. Atapaskaya na, second line, vacham. Idam te atapaskaya na vacham. Abhaktaya na bhaktaya. Na again vacham. Abhaktaya na kadachana. Na then kadachana vacham. Na, no, not na. Cha ashushrushave. Second line, nacha. Cha ashushrushave na vacham yaha mam cha abhyasuyati, add tam, na, add again vacham. Bhagavan Krishna clarifies. Arjuna, please don't teach this to these people. Out. Let us, who are they? Idam. What is idam? This teaching. What is the teaching? Ashochananvashocastvam. Second chapter. Up to here, 60. Ma shuchaha. A to Z teaching. Ashochananvashocastvam prajnavadamsha bhashase gatasu na gatasuscha na anushochanti pandita. Second chapter, this is the verse from where actual Gita teaching started. It went on in terms of dialogue. And Bhagavan Krishna concluded the 66th verse of this chapter. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tva sarva papebhya mokshayishyami ma shucha. This teaching. This is the Gita Shastra. So the te means which I taught you for your good. Te hitaya. I found. You have figured out the problem of samsara. Though you are not still aware of it. And for your problem, this is the only solution. If it were only a problem of to fight the war or not to fight the war, Krishna would have said, Arjuna, don't do it. I'm telling you. Arjuna had the faith in Krishna. His total faith. You know that story I told once? Few days before Mahabharata. Krishna and Arjuna, they are friends. In the evening, they are going for a stroll, walking, evening walk. Krishna said, Arjuna, Arjuna, see, a beautiful peacock. So actually there was a crow. Krishna said, beautiful. Yes, Krishna, very beautiful. Are, Krishna, Are Arjuna, it is not a peacock, it's a swan. He looked at it. Yes, it is swan. Again, Krishna said, Arjuna, are you mad? It is a crow. Yes, it is a crow. Krishna fired him. Are you in the senses? I'm telling you peacock, you said yes. I'm telling a swan, you can say yes. I'm telling a crow, you say, Krishna, I know you. If I say something else, you'll make it and show me. That much confidence in the omnipotence of Krishna, Arjuna had it. That's the Shraddha, total Shraddha. Because what is said, he will make it true and show. So that's why he gave this. Otherwise, he would have told, because Arjuna had the Shraddha in it. Don't worry, we'll see afterward. Now you start your fighting. Even at the 0 hour of the battle, he taught it. Krishna was not bothered about other things, what Duryodhana can do, etc. He knew, of course, which others may not know. He changed the time cycle. Yogeshwara changed the time cycle. In the sense, see, this much of teaching may be here in the form of verses. The straight teaching, at least 2 hours it will take. Now, in the 0 hour the battle, sitting for 2 hours. He changed the time cycle. And for Kauravas, he accelerated it. The 2 hours seem to be just few seconds or minutes, but extended for Arjuna. You could get it. Just like, you may say, how is it possible? You also do it. How? In the dream, you undergo the experiences of 70, 80 years. Means you are born as a child, boy, middle, young, etc., and says 80 years. And you are undergoing experiences of all these 8 years only within few seconds. Because they say a dream doesn't last for more than few seconds. Don't we? So, Yogeshwara Krishna, everything is possible for him. Did it. But this is the what? For the ultimate good. Te hitaya. For your good, the ultimate good, and not the temporary good. Te, we have taken it Maya Uktam. I have taught you. Now, please don't share this knowledge with such people. Who are they? Number one, atapaskaya na vyachvacham. Literally, it means those who do not take to tapas. Question comes. What do you mean by tapas? Generally, tapas means ascetic practices, imposing many disciplines on oneself. Including there are certain things like Kricha Chandrayana, very severe, fasting for so many days, etc., etc. Tapas. A rigorous, disciplined life. What is it? And again, see, being born in our culture, Bharat culture, the moment the word tapas comes, what flashes in their mind? The pictures of the movies and the painting, etc. Where some long bearded person sitting straight like a stone, lost in somewhere, all beard, hair flowing, with a tea stand there. Tapas. Not that. Maitrayana Upanishad defines what is tapas. Of course, all such ascetic practices do mean tapas. But here what is meant by tapas is varnashrama dharma achara. Achara, performance, conducting oneself according to one's varna and ashrama. That is Maitrayaniya Upanishad. That is tapas means varnashrama karma, also called as swadharma. Declared as what? Swadharma. In Vedas it is declared as what? Swadharma. So a person who violates swadharma, one who doesn't do the karmas enjoined by one's varna, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Ashrama, the status in life. Brahmacharya, Grahastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa. So the one who doesn't follow this is the one who violates Swadharma. See, this word dharma nowadays, because of politics, has got totally corrupted. Dharma doesn't mean, dharma is religion. Religion is not dharma. Religion is only a minutest portion of dharma. If dharma is ocean, religion is little portion of it. So therefore, first and foremost blunder that our country has done is in translating dharma as what? Religion. No. Religion has to be translated not as dharma. Religion has to be the mata or a pantha. Religion can translate as what? Pantha. A mata centered around some figure, individual who has started it. Of course, it has got some role. It is not dharma. Dharma has got many meanings. Essential nature of a thing, or the prescribed code of conduct by Vedas. Vaidika Achara Samhita. Punya is dharma. So we have to see our duties, dharma, swagrana, varnashrama. So to see the thing. So here, that is called one who follows one dharma, and therefore the one who follows varnashrama is called as what? Tapasvi. In this sense, the one who is not tapasvi, Arjuna, to that person don't give this knowledge. Atapaskaya navacham. And further, abhaktaya nakadajana vacham. Nakadajana, never give to the person who is abhakta, who has no bhakti toward Bhagavad Tattva, who has no love toward Bhagavad. Abhaktaya navacham. Again further, cha ashushrusha shushrushavena vacham. The one who doesn't take to Shushrusha. Shushrusha can be taken in two ways. Shrotum Ichha Shushrusha. Desire to listen. One who doesn't have desire to listen, don't give him. The Manusmriti is there. Na prishtam kasyachit bhuya. Nanyayena pachataha. Jananapi Vedan Medhavi. Jadaval Loka Achare. Aprishtaha. Unasked. Never teach anything. Na prishta kasyachit bhuya. To a person who has not asked for it, don't teach it. Na prishta kasyachit bhuya. Na anyayena prichataha. Somebody is asking. Truly, he is not interested in knowledge. His purpose is something else. To put in trap or to show him greatness, etc. But I know it what it is. Good. Jananapi medhavi. A jnani who though knows the truth. Jadaval loka achare. Loke in the world. Let him conduct oneself well. Jada doesn't do anything else. If someone asks and you know it, certainly give it. So here, the one who is not interested in that all. Don't teach. Other meaning is, Sevitum Ichha Shushrusha. One who doesn't have that attitude of service toward the Guru, Master, Teacher, don't teach him. You should have that is submissiveness. You should have that attitude of service of the Master. Then only knowledge can flow. Otherwise not. So both meanings can be taken. Navacha. Further, Yaha Mam Abhyasuyati. The person who finds faults in me, the Parameshwara. Not as Krishna. Krishna is the ultimate Ishvara Tattva. Krishna is the avatar, true, but represent the final divinity principle. So therefore, the one who abhyasuyati, detracts, finds fault in good things. Who is this Krishna? I know him from childhood. He was thieving the butter. Krishna. See, it is easy to understand Rama as avatar, but not that so easy to understand Krishna. Krishna has his own leelas. People many times mistake it. Not true. Let's say, do what Rama did, but do what Krishna says. That's important. And never compare two avatars. Every avatar is unique to fulfill its unique mission. Accordingly, the avatar behaves. You can't compare and contrast unless for a PhD to earn your bread. A different thing. As a bhakta, as a mumukshu, never enter in this comparison of avatars. Every avatar has its own ways of functioning, etc. Designed, defined by only he knows. No one else can know. Even Vyasa at Shuka can't know that. So therefore, the person who what finds faults with me, Sarveshwara, Parameshwara, Paramatma, don't teach him. So we'll see the bhashya of it next time. Om.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ